Hello everyone, this is RetroZuki81, and as you can see how I am posting my videos on my YouTube channel that is called RetroZuki81. Now this is also my business of claims. It is a limited liability company as identified on the internet. Perhaps it has more power than that because I know that my claims are 100% true. Now, the problem I have posting this is these claims they're not so to the best of my knowledge today they're not made official, but they are really true claims. But until they're made official, they're not fully respected. So you see here how I say Shenmue, I am the one true Ryuzuki Coca-Cola, and then there's another hashtag after that. Um, Now, actually, a truth about myself: there's always Coca-Cola being bought, and the family I'm living with, and my family is just they're always buying Coca-Cola. They prefer Coca-Cola over Pepsi, but that's just the thing about my family. Um, I learned from Ramon Guzman, or is it Ramon Martin? I know that he's changed his name at times. He's an admin from the Shenmue 500K group, and he's stationed in Puerto Rico. Now I have some things in common with him. Um, there's backgrounds we have that are like kind of like the same background. Um, so, I know he's a fan of Michael Jackson, and I am too. But now Michael Jackson, when he was around, he was making videos, or how to say it. Now he was making like commercials, one or two, and it was about Pepsi. So the Pepsi commercials was representing, the Pepsi commercials, to rephrase it, they are represented by Michael Jackson. I'm also a fan of Michael Jackson. Now, for whatever reason, Shenmue did not use Coca Cola. They used Jet Cola. So I found this video on Instagram, and I uploaded it on my YouTube channel. And as you can see, um, so they're not like you see they're not okay. They're not like officially being like how to say it. These claims, what I'm trying to say, let's rephrase that about unofficial and official. So these claims are like unofficial claims, but it does not mean that they're not true claims. It just means that, like, regarding Shenmue, these are not respected as true claims, but legally they're supposed to be because the just fact in the fact of criminal justice law, and that's international, I would say, because in the just fact that my claims are true, quote unquote, my claims are true. And if they're true, that means they're representing any likeness of the truth. The truth, quote unquote, any likeness, quote unquote. I mean, I can quote these things all day, but if if the video game industry does not recognize my LLC as true and my claims as true, there's a problem I have, and this is an ongoing problem I've been having. I'm here in Southeast Michigan. I'm the guy that did all these things. I've got these true claims. Now, to my knowledge, I'm supposed to be a very wealthy person because I earned this degree. It's in the form of a SU Arts degree. So all the claims, the way I represent these things on my YouTube channel, you know how? Okay, let's talk about this. You know how Ryuzuki says he's a jujitsu martial artist? and this is because of the. This is because I proved that I can do an armbar. If you can do an armbar, you know jujitsu. That's like a special talent, I would say. Supposedly, that's in jujitsu. That's a special talent for jujitsu. Now, if you can do an armbar, you've got talent for like a grappling art. The way I did it against there was a Don, they asked me to do an armbar, and I explained that later or sometime earlier. In my YouTube channel, it's called Monkey Roll. Are we thinking about Tsunami? Wah, 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 wah. Stupid monkey. And you know what? I don't know if there's any kind of connection there, but what I'm connecting my claims to is this YouTube channel. And see how I call myself RetroZuki81? And see, that's me when I did these moves. So this age here, it reminds me of this warehouse number 8. I was actually in the 8th grade at a school called Strong Junior High Middle School. It was in Melvindale, Michigan. So this Melvindale, Michigan in the United States, they used to have a slogan called "A small city with a big heart." Now, this city has changed recently. It's changing slowly. It's becoming more like oh, now how to say it. I'm not wanting to offend anybody. To my knowledge, I am Hispanic, Mexican American, um, maybe some other nationalities too, but uh, I don't know if I'm one solid race. I might be. I might be two. I might be biracial. I might be half Spanish from Spain and half Mexican from Mexico or Texas. See, I don't really know what blood is in me. I don't know what nationalities I have, or one or two, or am I 100% Spaniard from España, or 100% Mexicano, Mexican? See, or am I Mexican, British, Scottish? See, I'm kind of confused about my identity, and sometimes I really am, but there's reasons for this, and they're like some crazy things in my childhood that I don't just like to talk about because people think I'm nuts, I'm crazy, I'm there's something wrong with me. Well, this is like the likeness of my childhood. Some of these things that I'm talking about, some things I meditate on and I remember again one day, and they're like wild things I might remember. So so what I'm saying here, they're not letting me post these videos here online, and this is because there's a system that it does not officially recognize my claims as official. I think that might be the reason why. So just letting everybody know what's going on, in my life, and on the internet here. And thank you, everyone. I'm RetroZuki81.